MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And now in the box, Kirby Puckett. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Kirby Puckett.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. One and two, here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Ready on 1 and 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2 and 2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Now here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Scope has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. The next twin up, Rod Carew. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 on the way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Carew is off of first with 2 away. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. And the payoff pitch drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Now a flare out to left center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, Giro, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run anymore.
Into the box, Willie Castro. And that misses ball 1. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The right field.
In most parts of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Stepping in now, Al Kaline. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. He will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Trammell. First pitch on its way.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So no need to wait, as here he is. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Tigers 2 and the Twins 1. In is Tory Hunter. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And now the first pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Fouled off. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in standing. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. First delivery to him. And there goes Hunter. Pitch inside, the throw. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Hunter leads off second with nobody out. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. This is flared out towards second. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Ball and a strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Runner at first here with 1 away in the 2-2 ball game. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run homer for Byron Buxton. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Twins a 4-2 lead.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark. Kirby
Puckett digging in now.
The center fielder.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Andrelton.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder. Still going back. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Rod Carew. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So now to the plate, Harmon Killebrew, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. The 0-1 on its way.
No, that's low.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Twins are in front, 5-2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here's the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Reyes has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Here's another 2-2. Oh, the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Next batter is Jeimer Candelario. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First offering. Fastball well outside. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. In there, 1-2 now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's got a 3-for-5 line. The windup and the 0-1. Cold strike, 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Popped him up. Carew over to his left. And that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail 5-2. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Harmon Killebrew. Here it comes. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Still ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
In now, Tory Hunter. No balls and 1 strike. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Scooped up. Throw to first. Retires Hunter, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Up next for Minnesota, Josh Donaldson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Chopped weakly to the right. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Twins 6 and the Tigers 2. Stepping up is Jeriel Gonzalez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
2-1.
The 2-1. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it, and he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Reyes.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Victor Reyes, who collected a base hit his first time up. The pitch. Reyes is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Fouled away. The 1-2. One out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Willie Castro. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
2 out, nobody on. fouled off. The 1-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a really complete effort from his hitters today that's resulted in them averaging 2 runs per inning right now. The table setters are doing their job, and the guys behind them have risen to the challenge of getting them home. There are a lot of happy hitters and coaches down here, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Twins.
So now into the box is Mitch Garver as we begin the top of the 4th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, 1 ball, no strike.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was selected in the 1st round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Kirby Puckett. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. ahead 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He loses him on ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
And now, Andrelton Simmons. He went deep last time up.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
Now the first pitch. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Puckett, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for Minnesota. They lead it 6-2. Now at the plate is Al Kaline. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Al Kaline.
First pitch of the AB now. And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Fastball called for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Line hard deep into left. Buxton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donaldson. Go.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th. And that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
The pitch. Two runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Kyle Funkhauser will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Kyle Funkhauser.
Striding in is Rod Carew. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Oh. 1-0.
The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
No strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 now. Harmon Killebrew will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Harmon Killebrew, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Plate now, Nelson Cruz. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Trammell brings it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next to Minnesota.
So the next to bat will be Tory Hunter. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch.
Oh. 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 to Hunter.
Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Next to hit, Josh Donaldson struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's the Twins 8 and the Tigers 2. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The pitch.
No, that's close.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. A high fastball is in there. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Next for the Tigers, Jamer Candelario. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Robbie Grossman, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 2-0.
No, ball 3. 3 balls, no strike.
Yeah. 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Ramos, the runner at second with one away. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The batter.
Next up for Detroit, Jeriel Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1, still 8-2. And now here is Mitch Garver. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Mitch Garver.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he falls behind 0-2. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The pitch.
No, that's a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Eight runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Taken in by Scope, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 34, Kirby Puckett.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Kirby Puckett. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Pitch on the way.
Ball. 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down go the Twins in order, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Line toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Willie.
To the plate now, Willie Castro. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Reyes on at first, nobody out. Hit back up the middle. Carew is there. The second for 1 to Killebrew, and that completes the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Standing in now, Al Kaline, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Tigers are shut down there. Still 8-2. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. First offering. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Hit on the ground toward the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Rod Carew. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Reyes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
Digging in next, Harmon Killebrew. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Ball.
2-0.
No strike.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at-bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't get there as it rolls toward the corner. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Julio Tehran comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
From the stretch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Grossman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Twins wind up stranding 1, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alan Trammell. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Simmons settles under it near second. 1 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jonathan. Go.
So 1 gone, and here's the second baseman, Jonathan Scope. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Scope is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
Next, here is Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch.
1 ball.
2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging the pitching staff.
So now to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
To 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Still 8-2. So now to the plate, Tory Hunter. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Tory Hunter.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Tehran, a Colombian-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Fouled away.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. K-line is there. 1 out.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Josh Donaldson digging in now. Career numbers against Julio Tehran. He's 3 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Tehran sets. Here it is on 1-0. Rounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He'll try again. 1-2.
2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The left fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Up next, Byron Buxton. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh, 1-0. That's ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Donaldson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Japanese and called strike 3. One left for Minnesota, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Cody Stashak is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Cody Stashak.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
The left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Now the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. Stashak, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Line towards center field. Puckett is there, and he has it for the first out. Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate, Jeriel Gonzalez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Gets him out in front on a good changeup.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Two pitch is fouled away. And the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Now to bat, Victor Reyes. Singled last time up. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. A 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike.
Swing, strike 2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still 8-2. Set to start the 9th in this one. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Kirby Puckett. First pitch on the way. The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
2-0.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. At the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a routine ground ball for Alan Trammell. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod Carew.
Next to stand in is Rod Carew. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up. Candelario in foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Ball 2 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Still even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Down the right field line. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Stepping in now, Al Kaline, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A runner at second, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him. 0-1 the count. 1 out and a runner on second base. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
This is line to left. Buxton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a slider for a called strike.
1 strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate too late for him to pull the trigger.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Last breath for the Tigers. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Minnesota get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jose Barrios earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Matthew Boyd struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.